kālanēminihā vīraḥ śauriḥ śūrajanēśvaraḥ trilōkātmā trilōkēśaḥ kēśavaḥ kēśihā hariḥ.
kālanēminihā, one who killed or one who destroyed the asura, the Rakshasa called Kālanēmi. This story comes in the Puranas. Kālanēmi was one of the warriors in the army of Tarakasura. Tarakasura was killed by the Lord Kartikeya. And who killed in the battle between the Devatas and the Asuras? Tarakasura was the one who led the entire Rakshasic forces against the Devatas. So Kālanēmi was also one of them, one of his warriors. Lord Vishnu Narayana is the one who killed Kālanēmi. Therefore, here we have the Nama, one who destroyed Kālanēmi. And also in the Puranas it comes that Kālanēmi himself was later on born as Kamsa. And we know Kamsa was also killed by Krishna. So that's what, that is how we connect the Lord with kālanēminihā. And also Kala means time. So kālanēminihā means one who destroys time. Who is the one who destroys time? Means one who transcends time. The Lord is the one who created time. He is the one who created both space and time, Desha and Kala. He is the one who created all the Panchamahabhutas also, the permutations and combination is which the entire world of things and beings are. So ultimately everything has been created by the Lord, even time. The concept of time was created by the Lord. He makes sure that time is flowing and in time everything is happening. And finally, where will time get dissolved into? It will get dissolved into him only again. Therefore, in that sense, Bhagavan is the creator as well as the destroyer of time. Or we can say he transcends time. We are all caught up in time. So therefore, time has got us under its clutches. And therefore, we say, I don't have time for anything. But Bhagavan is the master of time. So he has time under his control. He transcends time. So if there is a person who can control time, such a person will have all the time in the world to do everything. Whereas we all who are in the clutches of time, we will always say, I never have time for this, I never have time for this. So therefore, kālanēminihā vīraḥ śauriḥ śūrajanēśvaraḥ. I am clubbing all of them together because the meaning is almost the same. Vīra, it has already come earlier also. One who is very, very victorious, one who has got lot of might and strength and prowess, the Veera Purusha. So therefore, vīraḥ. Śauriḥ also means the same, one who's got lot of might and strength, that is one meaning. This Nama had come earlier also. Śauriḥ also means one who was born in the Shurasena clan as Lord Krishna. So therefore he is called as śauriḥ, and also because of his might and strength and power. Invincible they are. śūrajanēśvaraḥ, Ishvara of all the Shurajana, for all the mighty warriors, heroic warriors who have never known defeat in their lives, who have always been victorious because of their might and strength and power. For all of them, who is the Lord of all of them? Bhagavan is the Lord of them. In the sense, he alone gives might and strength to all of them. When we say very powerful Bhujabala, we say for warriors, the strength of the shoulders, the power behind the shoulders, which makes them do whatever they are doing. Who is the one who gives power? Who is the one who gives strength to all the strong? Bhagavan says, I am the strength in the strong. That is what it means over here. So for all the people who are all very, very strong, physically also, physically or emotionally or intellectually, strength is at different levels. So for all those who are very strong physically, mentally and intellectually, what is the strength which makes them strong? The strength which makes them strong is the Lord himself who is there. He himself resides as the strength in all the strong. Trilōkātmā, trilōkēśaḥ, we will put them together because the meaning is almost the same. Triloka means three worlds. World is nothing but a field of activity, a field of experience. So Triloka, usually we say heaven, earth and the hell. Swarga, Martyaloka and Naraka. So they are called as the three lokas. Trilōkātmā means the Lord is the one. Atman means the very soul. The one because of whom the very lokas exist. Minus him, the lokas will cease to exist. It's not that he just created them. Bhagavan says, I myself am the lokas. They are my Atman, they are my self. They exist because I exist. Without him, nothing will exist. So therefore, the Trilōkātmā, again trilōkēśaḥ means Isha, Lord of the three lokas. So Atman and Isha are two words used over here just before the word Triloka. So Atman means I am the very three lokas. I am not only the Lord and the Master and the controller of all the three worlds. When we view it like that, the worlds are separate, Bhagavan is separate. Why? He is the one who is ruling over the three worlds. But when he says Trilōkātmā, he says, I myself am the three worlds. There is a slight difference between, difference in the meaning of Trilōkātmā and Trilōkēśaḥ. When he says Lord or Master, the lokas are separate from him. But when we say Trilōkātmā, he himself is the very three worlds. And also these three worlds can be interpreted in different ways. Our waking world, we go through three different states every day. We go to the waking state, then we go to the dream state, and we go to the deep sleep state. So there are three different worlds wherein our experiences are all different. The experiences in our waking world is different, the experiences in our dream world is different, and the experiences in our deep sleep is different. Experiences in the deep sleep is nothing, but that itself is an experience. So they are also considered as three worlds, the three different fields of experience. Who is the Lord of all of them? Bhagavan alone is the Lord of all the three states through which we go through. And also he himself. Without him, no waking world for us, no dreams in the dream world, and no deep sleep for us. If he exists, if he makes his exit from us, all our three worlds will collapse. Therefore, he is the Lord who is looking after, maintaining our waking world, dream world, and our deep sleep world. And not only that, Trilōkātmā, he himself is the very waker. He himself is the very dreamer. He himself is the deep sleeper. In the sense, the mortal, according to our Advaita philosophy, the mortal himself is the immortal. We think we are a jivatma, we are limited, we are bound, we are conditioned, we are mortal. But then this scripture, the Upanishads are telling us that we are not the mortal, but we are the immortal itself. We are the Lord himself. So in that sense, he himself is the waker, he himself is the dreamer, he himself is the deep sleeper. But he has got nothing to do with what is happening in our waking, dream and deep sleep state. But without him, nothing can function. It's like the electricity. Electricity is the Lord of all electrical equipment. And electricity is the Atman of all the electrical equipment. In the sense, if electricity is not there, all electrical equipment are null and void. The light energy that we have, the heat energy, the sound energy, whatever it is, are all nothing but a manifestation of electricity itself. Electricity itself in a different form is the light, is the heat, is the sound. To some extent, we can use this as an example. So three worlds which we go through are the three states of experience, the waking, the dream and the deep sleep. Similarly, we can say our equipment, the body, the mind and the intellect are three different lokas. At the body level, there are so many experiences. So many things are happening in our body. our organs and limbs are functioning. So there's a big whole physical world over there. Digestion is happening, circulation is happening. Our heart is functioning, our inner organs are functioning, limbs are functioning. It's a huge world over there. What world? Physical world. Then we have an emotional world inside us. And then we have, of course, our intellectual world. All of them are like lokas. One loka fitting into the other. It's a three-tier complexity. Pura also is the word used for it. Loka. Loka means fields of experience. Bhagavan himself is the Lord of all the three equipment. All the three worlds. And what are the worlds? Our fields of experiences. The physical world, the mental world, emotional world, and the intellectual world. So he himself is the Lord in the sense, if he doesn't preside over them, none of the equipment can function. And trilōkātmā, he himself is the Atman in the sense, every cell, it's not that Bhagavan is sitting inside it and therefore it's alive. Every cell is he himself in a different form. The innumerable cells that we have are nothing but Bhagavan essence itself. In essence, it is nothing but Bhagavan himself. So the three equipment that we have, the three periods of time which we go through, our past world, our present world, and our future world. Who is the Lord of all of that? Bhagavan himself is the Lord of all of them. He was there with us during our past experiences. He is very much there with us during our present experiences. And of course, he will continue to be with us in our future experiences also. If he is not there, nothing will be there for us. No future for us also. So therefore, the three can mean so many things. So trilōkātmā, trilōkēśaḥ, kēśavaḥ. Kēśavaḥ means one who's got beautiful locks of hair. Kesha means hair. So when we are describing Vishnu or Narayana or Krishna or Rama, when the physical beauty of the Lord is being described, they describe his beautiful hair, curly, black, thick locks of hair Bhagavan had. In the description, from the head to the feet of the Lord, we have a description of Bhagavan's hair also. It's so beautiful, lovely hair he had. Therefore, Kēśavaḥ he is called. One who has got beautiful, long, thick, curly hair is called as Kēśavaḥ. And also, Kesha means rays. Whose rays? Sun's rays, moon's rays. So, Kēśavaḥ means he himself is the very rays of the sun and of the moon. Sun is somewhere far away from us. Moon also is far away from us. How do we connect with the sun or the moon? Through their rays only. It's the sun's rays which bring heat and light to us. It's the moon's rays which brings coolness to us, calmness to us. The moon's rays fixes up the food value in all that we eat. The protein, the carbohydrate, the vitamin, the minerals, whatever it is. The moon's rays touch upon the entire agricultural field, whatever it is, orchard, farming, and then the moon's rays fix up the food value in whatever we consume. So therefore, Kēśavaḥ means he himself is the one who gives to the sun its heat and light, to the moon its characteristics, and it's from there that they come to us. The sun and the moon communicates with us, connects with us through the rays, through the Kesha. Therefore, Kēśavaḥ, meaning, then kēśihā. In the Bhagavad Puran, when we read about the glories of Krishna, before he leaves for Mathura in Vrindavan, Kamsa sends so many of his people to kill Krishna. He knows Krishna is there and he knows that he is a threat to him. Therefore, starting from Putana onwards, various people he sends, his people, to demons and Rakshasas also he sends to kill Krishna. And one of them, called Keshi, also comes in the form of a wild horse. So when all the children are playing over there in Vrindavan, Krishna is there, Balarama is there, and all the Gopas are there, they're all playing over there. this Keshi comes in the form of a wild horse and wants to trample on the Lord and kill him. Bhagavan destroys him. Therefore, he is kēśihā, one who killed that asura called Keshi. Hariḥ. For Vishnu, we use the word Hari. For Shiva, we use the word Hara. Actually, the meaning is the same for both of them. Hari or Hara. What does Hari or Hara mean? Hara means to take away, to loot from us whatever we have. Up to Manoharana. When we say Manohara, one is he loots away our mind. Why did he loot away our mind, or why did he steal our mind? Because he is so captivating. Not only he is physically so beautiful that he has stolen all our hearts, the gopis' hearts Bhagavan stole. Wow, how captivating he was. So charming Krishna was. So he looted away their mind. He did Manaka Haran. In that sense, the word Hara or Hari come, both of them. Whether it is Shiva or whether it is Vishnu, when we invoke the Lord, what does he do? First he comes and steals away our minds and make sure that we are always connected with him. And if we continue our invoking the Lord, finally what will he do? All the baggage that we have, the prarabdha that we have, the plus and the minus that we have, because of which we have come to this world, and also there is a stock over there, that which we have not brought into this life, which probably we will bring into our next life, the karma, karma pala, all of that is over there. When we invoke the Lord, he comes and loots it away, steals it away all. Therefore Bhagavan is called as Hari, or he is called as Hara. Hara or Hari means the one who destroys, the one who loots. So it's not only looting away the mind or stealing away the mind, which means we are devoted to the Lord. He is the one who ultimately will completely make that bank balance in us, karma, which bank are we talking about? The samsara bank, wherein all our karmas are stored over there. There is debit and credit. He will nullify everything over there. If there is no debit, if there is no credit in any bank, we cease to go to that bank. We will not again go to that bank at all. Why? Accounts closed. Similarly, we come into this samsara because of the debit and the credit over there. Once it is not there, why will we again come back to samsara? Why? There is no credit, there is no debit, and therefore I don't have to come here at all. Who took it all away? Bhagavan came and took it all away from us because we invoked him. Therefore, Hara and Hari. It's a very beautiful shloka also, I'm not getting it. Narayana Namaha. There is a prasiddha choraha. There is a famous looter or a thief. What is his name? His name is Narayana. And what does he do? When we invoke him, Aneka Janmarchita Papa Sanchaya. Whatever papas mean, papa doesn't only mean bad things that we have done. It means good and bad, the karma shesha that is there with us. Every karma that we have done leaves behind either a plus or a minus, depending on whether it's a good karma or a bad karma that we have done. Accordingly, the karma palas, they're all stored over there. Why? We have to go through the karma pala, whether it is good or whether it is bad. But some karmas that we have done, the karma pala may be such that it will not yield its fruit to us immediately in this janma. Maybe it will yield its fruit to us in the next janma or in some other janma after 300 years. So all of them are stored over there. Aneka janmarchita papa sanchaya. We have stored, accumulated all the karma pala over there. When we invoke this famous prasiddha chora, famous thief or the looter called Narayana, he will immediately come, and what will he do? He will just steal away that entire thing that is there in us. He will take it away from us. Once all the karmas have been taken away from us, then there is the bank balance is nil over there. So there won't be any coming and going. Means we transcend this wheel of birth and death. We will again never get caught up in the wheel of birth and death. Otherwise, we are caught up right now as we are caught up in the wheel of birth and death. That's what Adi Shankara says in his Bhaja Govinda. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam, he says. Again, now birth, then immediately death, again birth. This goes on for us again and again and again. When will it cease? It will all cease when that baggage that is there is completely gone from us. The Shubha and the Ashubha that we are carrying with us, that karma pala stock that is there, which we have to go through and at some point of time in our lives, whether in this life or in the next life or in some other life. When we invoke the Lord, He will completely destroy it all for us. He will loot it away from us. Therefore, He is called as Hari. Therefore, He is called as Hara. So, whenever we say Hari Hari or Hara Hara, that's what He means. That is the meaning over there. We are calling out to Him, and who is He? He is a thief. And what sort of a thief? He is a divine thief, famous, known thief. And when he steals away, nobody will know. Even we will not know. Why? The moment he takes away all of this, we become him, the Lord Himself. So therefore, Harihi or Hara.